Valparaiso is a city and port of Chile. It is the capital of the Valparaiso region, as well as being the seat of the Chilean parliament. It is one of the 3 most populated Chilean cities in the country. The city is recognized for being a great center of higher education, since some of the most important universities in Chile are established. Geographically, Valparaiso is presented in the form of a great natural amphitheater, and surrounded by hills, in which most of the population lives. Between the foot of the hills and the sea, the administrative, commercial, and financial center of the city is formed. Due to its architectural style, developed mainly at the end of the 19th century, in 2003 its historic center was declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. The Cathedral of Valparaiso is a church of Catholic worship, seat of the Diocese of Valparaiso. It is located in the center of the city, in the El Almendral neighborhood, on the eastern side of the Plaza de la Victoria. Cerro Concepcion is one of the more than 40 that Valparaiso has. Its name is due to the fort that had been built there, to defend the city. It has also been called Chivito, the name being due to a mythological being that supposedly lived at the foot of the hill. Apparently, the story would have gained strength when part of the hill was dynamited, and a large cave was discovered, baptized as Cueva del Chivito. Talking about the Cerro Concepcion forces us to link it immediately with its neighbor, Cerro Alegre, the first to receive as of 1822, members of the numerous British colony. For its part, the Concepcion received a good part of the German colony. The English built the Anglican Church of San Pablo in 1857, and the Germans, the Lutheran Church of Santa Cruz in 1897. Cerro Concepcion can be reached using the Concepcion elevator, whose wooden cars were driven by counterweight, according to a hydraulic system that operated through water tanks, located on both sides of the route. The elevator continues to be a comfortable and pleasant means of climbing Concepcion Hill, located on Calle Prat, and which overlooks Paseo Gervasoni. Also noteworthy within the hill are the viewpoints with spectacular views of the bay, such as those of the Pierre Loti, Atkinson, and Gervasoni promenades. El Yugoslavo practically joins the Concepcion and Alegre hills. The traditional residential architecture of the Cerro Alegre and Concepcion incorporates the styles of the architecture of the places of origin of its first occupants, the English and German immigrants.